everything. So now we're in a much more conversational, much more humanized experience than to just be able to post a picture of the thing that you produced and somebody go buy it.
That's oh my gosh. Yeah. It's me.
Come on back up here because y'all really enjoyed those things. Practice all day.
You're in charge.
You're in charge. All right, so we're gonna start with she gave us
Look,
they like marketing assistants.
Okay.
Marketing assistants.
Yeah, thank you.
Participate. So I help founders show up on the internet and monetize their genius. So typically I work with people who sell digital products. Those are, kind of what my clients look like, but I also work somewhat in e-com. Like I said, I'm majority in the beauty space, so I work for hair brands, makeup brands, that kind of thing. I also work for a couple of tech people, influencers and whatnot. So essentially, like what I could do for you is help you create more lifestyle content so that you can show up and be confident and be proud of what you're putting out into the world. And be consistent. I do believe in what I call a content lifestyle change, which I think a lot of you may be needing here. Is not just, I think people like to go on, little diets here and there, but the diet don't work. Yeah, I think you need a lifestyle change. And so that's also what I hope creators do, especially if you own a business, you are a creator by design.
Yeah.
You decided that.
I love that.
Hey y'all, I'm Jordan. I thought you said something. I am a brand and experience designer. So essentially, I am focused on branding, but also creating an excellent experience, whether that be online or in person.
Like what you see here.
Yes, so I am a stickler for experience. I want customers, community, whoever, audiences to have the best experience possible when encountering your brand, regardless of where they encounter your brand. So whether that be in person, whether that be online, whether that be through flyer, logo, website, whatever the case may be. How I can help you, a lot of you have been on some of the calls that we have had where we have done audits, we've talked about websites, and some of you have DM'd me after and I've told you like, okay, yeah, fix this, or like I think somebody DM'd me and was like, this my Shopify thing, how am I supposed to fix this? And we got it done. So how I can help you, I do offer like more in-depth audits where we can kind of walk through and talk about the changes that you need to make to your website or to the overall aesthetic and graphics or whatever the case may be on your Instagram. Some of y'all that have products, I told y'all about mock-ups and stuff like that, I can help you with that as well. But ultimately, I want you to look good online. I want you to feel good about how you look online because when you look better, you sell better, you feel better, all of those things. And so it's very important that you are confident about the way that you look online because if you don't believe it, no one else will. And so that is my overall goal. I kind of got started by like, I'm really passionate about the way that Black women especially show up online and the images that are of us in the media and the different things that we have the opportunity to do because we don't always have positive examples or the most positive examples aren't always shown. So I'm really, really passionate about making sure that we all look our best, we show up.
Yeah, I agree. I think Jordan made a good point by
recording in progress.
Basically what I'm gonna say is to have a better measurement of success as you navigate the social world. So that means if you are only waiting for your moment of virality and just going viral, you will always miss those moments of success. So if you are online and there are people responding, but not the quantity of people that you want, you'll miss out on those valuable people, especially if it's like because I get clients and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed because, you know, people aren't responding. And I'm like, are people in your DMs? And they're like, well, yeah, but it's the same people. And I'm like, okay, well, ask those same people the right questions. You know, those are your moments to define your success. And so I think that's why people quit, is because they feel like they aren't finding success online when you just lack the awareness of what success looks like for you, because it's comparing yourself to other people that are online. You know, they got the G-Wagons and the, you know, the white cabinets in a, you know, loft apartment. But ultimately, in order for you to get there, you have to allow yourself to grow in the process. Like, somebody came up to me, can't remember who it was, and asked me to look at their Instagram, and I think she had 163 followers. The content was nice, and she, you know, mentioned that, you know, I don't think anybody's gonna wanna buy what I'm selling. You know, that was her perception of what it was. And so I think, you know, I asked her, I said, are you allowing yourself to grow? You know, are you allowing yourself to change? And I was just like, you know, be patient. You know, patience is hard. You know, Jance didn't get here just because she decided to throw a conference one day and, you know, it just happened. It was a lot of hard work, sweat, tears, probably all of that.
Yeah, the first year of my business, I think I gained like 1,200 followers, and that entire, like, actually it's more like 14 months, I think. 14 months I gained like 1,200 followers. But the following year I gained 12,000 followers, because I became more clear about what I should be doing. I started being more strategic. I started getting a lot clearer about like what it looked like to have a content strategy and not just a content schedule. And I really showed up in a way that, in my opinion, made it look like I had my things together, versus it being like, I'm showing up because somebody said I'm supposed to be here, because somebody said I'm supposed to post. I'm like, no, I want to post what I think makes sense for this business in alignment with my goals. And I think that's a key point. I had goals the previous year. I didn't have nothing in particular I was shooting for other than to make sales and other than to get followers and whatever. But now it's like, well, I want to make this amount of money. I want to increase my traffic. I want to gain this many email subscribers, so on and so forth. Let the product speak for itself, I think.
Yeah, like this first picture where there's a little lotion.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that was the
Just
bulk
the
of the
picture.
content, you know,
Yeah.
or like just the slow-mo texture shots, you know, where you got to see the shine on the skin. Like, let's put a little baby powder on the knees and then put the lotion on. The big difference.
Yeah, and I would say too, like, maybe I don't even want you to take away the words or have less words, but maybe just more content of you using or showcasing the product. Because context is important. Some people do need to see words and see an explanation of what it is, but I think that the products are not getting the shine that they should get.
The result of the product.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Product images and product in use images are definitely going to be powerful. It'll balance out your feed a lot. And also too, you guys, one of the things that I realized yesterday with the Instagrams and also today is a lot of you are creating flyers. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but what I want you to attempt to do or to get in the habit of doing is adding words to a product photo. That's a whole different feel, it's a whole different vibe. We don't need a pattern background or a yellow background or whatever. You can have a product image that has a white background or wherever you shot it and add a 50% off at the top, or whatever the case may be, whatever you're promoting or whatever you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Use those images, you paid for them, zoom in on them, show a different side, cut it in half, you know, whatever the case may be. Like, there are different ways for you to chop and screw those same images and still get your point across, and also for your feed to not look repetitive. I'm pretty sure all of us up here could in one way take a photo and use it at least 2 to 4 times and the feed still look good and it not look 1, 2, 3 as repetitive. I think that a lot of times we confuse cohesion with repetitiveness. Your feed can be cohesive without repeating the same thing, without repeating the same background, without repeating the same colors. And so I definitely think that that will help in the overall aesthetics of your feed, and also to make you feel like you're not posting the same thing over and over and over again.
I think it's also easier, and creating all these flyers, maybe taking up some of that mental capacity that you could be using to create more video content.
Background and all the other stuff, and you don't have to add your logo to everything either, because it's on the product and it's on the page name as well.
I think one last thing I'm gonna add is I think you have the idea for, like this shot?
Yes,
You have an idea for creative content. I think you need tighter shots. Like you have this one video where you're like pumping the soap out of the body wash, and I just wish that was a tighter shot and there was no filter on it. I don't know how important filters are, but I don't think you need them, especially for something like this. I think another video is this one, where you're like sitting on the bed. I just wish we got a tighter shot, like I zoom into your knee, friend, so I can see the shot.
Okay, and I do know I'm wordy. I think I said that in one of our things before.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I talk too much and I try and over-explain.
Oh, yeah, you told me that on the Zoom.
Yeah, because I'm like, just in case you don't get it, let me explain it deeper. And it's like, I got it the first two times. So yeah, I do definitely know I'm wordy, and that's where I struggle. Like with content, I'm not a photographer or videographer. I use my iPhone, so I'm like, okay, does this look good? So yeah.
Being wordy can be cool though, because that means that you have the opportunity to have consistent content. There's multiple pieces of content in that one piece of content that you may be trying to list 15 things in. Split that into 10 or 15 pieces of content, and then there you go.
And then usually when we're saying add context or words, I would say more so we're thinking like reels and things like that, like a hook. Because we know that with the reel or with the video, let me say that, I think, and you correct me if you don't agree, but like I think people scroll the videos a lot faster than they do their feed where there are pictures. So sometimes a visual without text will do the job, but it has to be a really good visual to do the job. And if you don't feel that the visual is strong enough or like it's not giving the context that it needs to give, then that's when a line of text may appeal or capture the attention.
So how do you know that though? And as you know, just developing your own content, that your photo is not giving enough.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, what kind of products do you sell?
Shoes. I would have had mine up, but I missed the post.
It's okay, next time.
I think you're thinking too deep into it. I think that this is something that is specific for her, but for everybody, your focus should always be the product or how the product operates, works, whatever the case may be. In her case, we want to see the shine on the skin. We want to see, like she said, from ashy to moisturized or whatever the case may be. Or we want to feel what it feels like to use those products through the content. So for shoes, you don't necessarily have all of those feelings unless you want to talk about like your feet not hurting or whatever, which, I mean, that can be relevant if the shoes actually don't hurt, but you know.
But you make shoes for larger sizes, right?
I don't make them.
Or, well, you sell shoes.
Oh, that definitely got a feeling then.
Yeah, you sell shoes for women who wear 11, 12s, 13s. I don't know how far up.
13's up, that's it.
It's gonna be a 5 on the shelf, and it's gonna be a 6 on the shelf. 8 maybe, but the 10s be 8 up somehow. Because they only sent 2 to the store in the first place. So imagine if it's a 10, not being there, or they only send a couple pairs of those. They're not sending 11s, they're not sending 12s, they're not sending 13s. So I think you are answering a prayer for some people who have a hard time finding shoes. So I would start talking about the fact that you can't go to Walmart and get this. And I think what everybody in this room needs to take really big note of is that you have to be a certified capital B bragger. You gotta pop your shit, okay? Yeah, you gotta be able to say like, this is the best thing on the market.
Right.
Jance called herself Big Jance because she know who she is, And I think that, it makes a difference.
The biggest.
It makes a difference. So, everybody's been talking about, like Marty and Jance have been talking about competition, right? You decide that you are better than the competition by saying you are better than the competition. Walmart said it number one, well, you got Target.
Right.
Target may be number one for somebody else, but I may love Walmart. So I think the biggest difference for you is how much do you believe in what you're selling? If you're like, okay, I got 12s for the girls that cannot find a 12 anywhere else, I'm the number one shoe dealer in my city.
Right.
For the girls with big feet.
If visibility is the problem, then continue to post on those different platforms.
Especially Pinterest.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, especially Pinterest, like being a fashion brand, you absolutely need to be on Pinterest. I have a client, she's like a beauty specialist, like she helps you find your perfume and like your skincare routine, and she's like doing numbers on Pinterest, and I was so surprised. But I was going to go back to saying that, you know, we make it difficult for the algorithm to do its job, and I want to say you ate that. Plate clean.
Clock it.
You know. But I also wanted to say that I agree, and I agree because I always tell people that you're reading your analytics incorrectly. You're seeing where it's saying like, okay, post at this time of day, and it's saying like, okay, post at 12 p.m. on Tuesdays, and you go to post at that time. You're like, well, why is it not working? Number one, the analytics, I'm getting into the tea. I get into the tea. Okay. It's hot. Basically, you are not doing enough content for the analytics to give you the right amount of data. So you're looking at your analytics, and you know, Madi said it, I think you also said it, like you're too emotionally connected to what is just supposed to be information. If you decided, okay, I'm gonna post 30 days straight, you will see a different time that works for you. You will see a different day that works for you. Honestly, what you actually might see, which you can see on mine, because I said I've been posting every day, is that every day look the same for me. Every day is about 21,000 impressions. I post from 11 to 3 every day. I don't have a set time. I'm not posting at 8 p.m. because I know 8 p.m. don't work for me. Okay, I post when I want to post, and from 11 to 3. Well, I think it says I post from 11 to 2, but it says 9 to 3 on the analytics, and that's my highest time. 6 a.m. is not my highest time.
I love that. My best performing content happens between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. I'll be in the middle of the night like, let's drop this fire reel on. Honey Bee You. Now let me tell y'all about Honey Bee You. She here? I think she's on virtual. She's on virtual? Okay, cool. So before, when she joined my membership, she sold loungewear. And then in the membership, I told her, if there's something that is working really well for you and making you money, double down on that. And that thing just happened to be socks. So she went from having, you know, a few $100 situations to having her biggest month and then biggest quarter ever for socks alone. Yeah. And now the socks, while it is clear that she sells socks, it's dope.
No, like,
Dope.
I definitely
I
want to
love
order
people
something.
listen to me. That's one thing I would say. I'd be like, girl, just sell socks, call it back. I mean,
I really like this. I don't know if you have like a specific pain point with your Instagram. I would suggest doing some like get ready with me, especially if you got, I think this is your page on this reel, you got a good shoe game. Show you styling the shoes with the socks or different ways to style socks, because I think that the socks are a part of like the fashion aesthetic right now, or one of the pieces, but a lot of people feel like when they put the socks on they look goofy. I be a lot of people sometimes, like a lot of people don't really know how to actually style it. So showing the full outfits, especially on reels for visibility, would be great.
And like you said, I don't know if she's like deeply into shoes, but one thing that I always see is like, you know, when they got the newest Jordans releasing and all that good stuff, like people naturally go looking for outfit inspo and things like that when those new shoes drop. So if you can align your launches or things like that with the colors of the shoes that are launching, or even just, you know, a new pair of shoes, new pair of Air Max, whatever that everybody's hopping on. It's almost like what I'm saying is like make buying shoes a part of your business so that you can show your socks off. So adding like a new pair of shoes into your business expenses every month so that you can align it.
I am geeked.
She on her website now. She's bypassed the Instagram. She's on the website?
I guess what I'm thinking is she's going to tap into a new market. I'm thinking about prop giblets. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
I think if I buy a pair of Crocs, I'm getting 16 pairs of giblets
I'm
to,
talking about the little jewels that you got on the side. Yeah.
because it's like now, not only do I want the socks, I want to be able to put jewels in my socks. So I think she's about to tap into a new market completely, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I would just style all my socks in the shoes and encourage people to get the giblets. They're not giblets, I'm sorry. I don't know what they're called. Jewels. I think
Like
she
the charms,
called them jewels.
This
in
is
the,
so cute.
like,
So cute.
I would also take it a step further. Like, obviously, you could be in sneakers the whole time, but I also think there's space for you to like put these socks on with some jewels and a pair of heels. You know, heels,
Take it there.
sandals, like the sandals y'all had on yesterday, like the ones with the, you know,
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
Velcro.
Yeah.
The bad sandals.
Yeah.
Little Birkenstock.
Yes.
We need
I
to
love
be in some socks. I'm gonna go buy some.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all I
and
got today.
the fall is coming up too, so like the little socks with the jewels peeking outside of some Uggs or something like that.
Yeah.
This is about to
yeah.
be
Cute.
Wow.
That would be so cute.
Dang, she got that money.
Yes.
from us right now.
Right now.
Like I would wear that, like stuff like that. You can always shift when you're traveling with that. Yeah.
I think the design, I don't know if you hate t-shirts altogether or if you just don't like the audience that it's attracting, but I think the designs is part of it.
I agree.
The designs ain't the same. So I think if you still want to do t-shirts, like in general, you just don't like who is attracting currently, I just think you need a small shift. You don't like t-shirts at all?
No.
Okay. You,
But I would still sell it because I do. I mean, I wear it now because of my brand. Whenever I'm in the airport, they're like, "Oh, that shirt's so cute. Where you got it from?" People like my shirt, so I mean, I like the money and I like to travel, so it works out. But I feel like I just want to transition into more than just t-shirts. 'Cause, yeah.
I think that was yesterday. Like, don't stop what's working. If it's working for you, just like she said, just kind of shift it a little bit. But if it's working and it's bringing in money, don't stop because of your conception. It's bringing in money. Why would you stop money? You know, just kind of reinvent it a little bit.
and you can also too, like, if you're the type of person that likes an outfit, like you like to dress up, you want to do an outfit, style the t-shirt. Like, you know, if that's what works for you and if you're gonna keep it. If you don't want to keep it, you don't have to. This is your business. You make the rules. Even if it is working, you know, you gotta kind of choose whether you gonna do something that is working or whether you're gonna do something that you want to do. And what you want to do may not necessarily have that return initially that you wanted to. So you gotta kind of make a decision. But there are ways to make what's working work better for you if you want to continue to do it.
I don't know if there's space to do both. I mean, I think that's what you guys are trying to say or are saying. But I would really love for all of your content to be me in the airport and my airport fit, and then it switches immediately to you at the resort. You know, like where you got on this resort outfit, and before that you had on your airport outfit and it was your t-shirt. So I think at that point, then you could, on your website, pretty much show your airport fit and your resort fit. And that's how you buy the things.
Period.
I exactly.
These platforms have evolved, but specifically Instagram has evolved. So you don't even necessarily have to have like hashtag such and such. Like you'll see when you start typing stuff into the search bar, it starts pulling up people, whether that's in their Instagram name, whether they tag that hashtag or anything of that nature, it starts pulling people up. So that's why it's also important for you to do a full caption, not a click and link in the bio, not a whatever, like describe things, use keywords, and all that good stuff so that you can also be found that way. Because my assumption is that as AI evolves and as Instagram evolves in general, it's going to pull up more things like a Google search would on that Instagram algorithm. And so you see now they have the tabs, but I think it'll have some more like highlighted things like you will see on Google. So, you know, sometimes on Google, it brings up specific businesses, it'll bring up specific links or a blog post or whatever the case may be. I think as it continues to evolve, it'll be more like that. And it already has started. So just making sure that you're actually using words that are relevant to exactly what it is that you're selling.
I was gonna say the same thing, especially as far as like your name, the searchable name, not your username, but the name that's right underneath your profile picture is what people are able to search. So if I type in makeup artist, if somebody has makeup artist in that name section, especially if they have makeup artist ATL/speaker, now I can get really specific about who I'm trying to find and make sure I find the right person.
Basically.
Also, real quick, there's a website called Answer the Public.
Yeah.
That a lot, okay, love her now. ChatGPT, Answer the Public, we go together.
Bad.
So I would use Answer the Public to figure out what people are searching. So if you type in new arrivals, you can see what people are searching on YouTube, Instagram, Google, all of those things to get an idea. I think that will give you your starting point. I think all of the information that Jance is giving you right now, it's on the screen. Exactly. So being YouTube, TikTok is new.
Oh, TikTok. That's crazy.
Look how she coming. Okay. Amazon, wow.
I love it.
Amazon is a great one. That's the one y'all need. So if you can see what people are searching, what I was going to say was, I think all of the information that we're giving you guys is the starting point. Because I know that everybody keeps saying like, well, I don't know where to start. But ultimately, you just start with step one, which could just be Answer the Public.
Yeah.
And create your, tester keywords from there. You don't know if you're going to be right. It's only one way to find out, and you got to fuck around.
I love it.
Essentially that you're getting yourself to the top of the search engine, or you're getting yourself to be the person that is showing up when people are searching for different things. So yeah, and it's not always just you showing a piece of clothing. Like sometimes it's a little bit deeper than that.
Yeah. You want to say something?
Real quick.
Okay.
I would think of it as in like, okay, SEO is my way to create general marketing and get myself in the room. But storytelling is my way to position myself as a unique entity in this space that you need. Like, yes, I have the clothes, yes, I have the keywords, but then why do you want to shop with me? So it gives value to the content that you're posting. And like I already said, you're already in the room. Now you just need to solidify and be confidently showing up in that space, which is where storytelling comes.
Yeah. I want to give you an example because that was really good. So some of you may have found me because you typed into YouTube how to launch a boutique. And that is one of my top performing videos because it's what someone was searching, how to launch a boutique. But at some point you went ahead and launched that boutique and you're no longer searching that thing, and you stuck around because I continue to provide greater context about how to run said boutique. So now I'm saying words that you didn't even know you should have been searching. You didn't know you should search inventory management. You didn't know that you should have searched data analysis and financial management, so on and so forth. So like Terry just says, generalizing it is important because that is the thing that someone is probably searching for. But in providing value, you're going to further educate them and give them something that they maybe didn't even know that they needed.
We call that a perspective shift.
Yes, of course. That's so smart.
Do you use Capcut?
I do.
I can tell.
So I need to get away from it?
How?
Okay.
I think that your videos are being drowned out by effects. So like you have one where there's like a VHS camera that's literally splicing you into 3 parts. And then you love a good strobe. You love a strobe. And that's okay. I think, it's showing that you are excited to be creative about the content that you put out into, in the internet world. But I think your creativity and mental capacity could be used for other things like recording more videos, putting them together in a more creative way, but it doesn't necessarily need to be the Capcut template.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope I said that kind of.
You did.
Okay.
I'm more in my opinion. I love that. They are fantastic. I love you guys. So smart. All right, so we're going to take a quick break. What time is it? I have no idea. So, 15 minutes, y'all want to take a break?
I got a new wig. The only problem right now is I can't find my flat irons. And she needs to be done up. She needs to be done up. She is like quite literally the perfect color for me. Look at her. You can't really get the gist. Let me put her on. Hold on. Hold. She just needs to be styled. But I can't find my damn flat irons. Okay. Maybe if I put the wig on, I can get in the spirit of being able to find my flat irons. Maybe they're down here. I haven't fully looked down here yet. No, they're not in this thing. For sure. I'm currently trying to. I told you about a wig. I told you that.
No. Oh yeah. It came. Prime told him to get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't find my flat irons.
Oh Lord.
I know, and it's like the perfect color for me. It's just it needs to be styled, and I can't find the tools to do the styling.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Dang. You don't know what box it's in? Is it in storage or something?
Well, that's my thing. It shouldn't be in storage, and it shouldn't be in a box.
Oh wow.
But it's nowhere to be found.
I'm excited.
Yeah. When I took Ant-Man, I think I know where it is. Oh my gosh. When I took
in the box?
No, I found them.
What were they?
They were. I have these bins that I keep in my closet, but I like for all my hats.
Mm-hmm.
I keep my hats and other wigs in there, and I guess I just threw them in there.
Right, because wigs in there.
Yeah.
Right. Well, come on.
He's at Switch Yards.
Oh, okay.
You
got to get out that house.
Oh yeah, but he go to Switch Yards almost every day.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, because we don't have a desk here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Not yet. All right. Hold my Glock when I'm in the club. There's some hoes in the back and they want to come show me love. Red two-seater. Let me brush this hair out before I get this party started. I want like a full bump. I just want some little like, some little something, I don't know. I feel like what's most important to me right now is being a baddie. I love my short hair, but also like sometimes she don't give baddie all the time, Like yes, I'm beautiful. Yes, she's cute, but I don't want to. I don't want to always be bald. God, and like I had other wigs, but none of them came close to this color. The color makes a real big difference. Anyways, let's recap this weekend because it was so good. I had so much fun, literally. 3 whole days of a conference. I'm like, Jance, you're literally better than me. You better than me, Jance. Because, especially if you're watching this. Because, girl, the amount of work and dedication. Nipsey Hussle, that's the dedication Nipsey Hussle was rapping about. I don't know. I got a little bit of it. I was so inspired, like just watching her do these sessions, bike to bike to bike to bike. I'm like, friend, you need some water? You need some water, friend? It definitely felt like family. Like, it felt like people who actually, you know, we're excited to work together and bring this thing to life, you know? I used to work with a hairstylist. First of all, I wanted to be a hairstylist growing up, like for a hot second, not too long. But working with a hairstylist really helped me refine my curl and iron skills, especially with a flat iron, baby. I gets down and I don't play. It says, it feels so light. Oh my gosh. I got it from ATL Wig. What's her name? Let me see. Oh. You see? Yeah. This hoe right here, actually. She's going to eat. We got to get the look going. Pray for me. That's all y'all can do. Subscribe, like, and then pray for me.
Did you glue it down in the front, or it's just?
It's just a little got to be glue in the front. She looks. I got my camera right here. Say hi.
I want to be on camera. I will sue you.
You can't sue me.
I applied to be on Love Island.
I know. I saw you, crazy lady.
I think I would be like wonderful on here. And I have a body. All them bitches body tea, and mine is tea.
Oh, facts.
And I could be in a bathing suit all fucking day. Abs of steel.
Easily.
Come on. I'm watching TV. No! I look a mess. I did not sign a media release form.
I think it's cute. About to walk into Sephora to get what's it called? I need a summer shade. I look like a damn white lady every time I go to put my makeup on because I haven't bought foundation in forever.
Yes. Right. Show the story.
Yes.
Add links.
I will.
What's your LCK to use?
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Oh my God, I'm an influencer.
Yes. All right, later.
All right, bye. All right, y'all. Let's get it. I'll get out of here. Oh my God, I gotta pay for parking. Hi. I'm looking for Anastasia Beverly Hills Beauty Balm.
Right behind you.
Okay. Perfect. Right here? Thank you. It's okay, friend. I'm a makeup artist. I don't need it. What can I use to test the product? She might work. Oh my God. I don't know where it is. It's a little dark. Like it's like right in there. Do you feel? Yeah.
Oh, that's
So, you know, something like that, friend. Thank you, friend. I just put it on this morning.
Yeah.
Literally.
Love it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Where are the Danessa Myricks products?
Right here, honey.
Perfect. Thank you. We found them. Now we just need to figure out maybe what our color is. 5 kind of. This is 5. Never mind. Okay, I think I'm more 7, 8. 8 up. Okay. Would you happen to have an 8 in the Danessa Myricks? I think I'm gonna do that instead of the Fenty if possible. Oh, you do. I went twice. Thank you. You think this is it feels too yellow, right? I think I'm gonna do 12. Oh, I ended up getting Lady Gaga. I don't need that either. Oh wait, but Skin Tech concealer? Danessa Myricks is gonna do me well. So I don't even need to be worried about it. I think that's everything. All right.